Greetings. This is Alan. Welcome to the Way Station, a resting place for those who are in the midst of a longer journey. Today, we are going to sit with a question that has no simple answer. Yet, it is a beautiful one. What was here from the very beginning? The Gospel of John gives us its answer in just 6 words. In the beginning was the Word. And today we are going to discover that this Word, this Logos, this sacred sound at the very origin of all things, is not only a Christian idea. It may just be the most universal idea in all of human spiritual history. Come, let us explore this together. Let us contemplate for just a moment the actual text. From the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verses 1 through 5. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. Allow those words to settle in you. Do not rush past them. In the beginning was the Word. Let us ask a simple question. One that sounds so obvious, and yet, when we sit with it, it opens into something spacious and vast. What exactly is a word? A word is not, at its core, just a mark on a page. It is not ink. It is not just a symbol. Before it becomes anything that we can see or read. A word is sound, and sound is vibration. Sound is frequency. Sound is energy moving through space, creating patterns that carry meaning. The ancient Greek text of John's Gospel uses the word logos, and logos is a far richer word than our English translation carries with it. It means divine reason, universal order, the animating intelligence that underlies all of creation. And yet John, moved by the Spirit, writing in the first century, chose to root that infinite cosmic reality in something we can experience with our physical bodies. He rooted it in sound, in vibration, in the Word. This is no small thing. Now, I would like you to hold something alongside that passage. For thousands of years, long before the Gospel of John was written, sages and monks in the Himalayan traditions of Hinduism and Buddhism were doing something remarkable. They were chanting a single sacred syllable, a sound they called the primordial sound, the sound from which they taught all other sounds arise. The very hum of creation itself. That sound, that word, is Om. We are, none of us, as separate as we have sometimes been led to believe. From the very beginning of human spiritual expression, across every culture, every continent, and every era of recorded history, human beings have used sound to reach toward the divine. In the Christian tradition, we sing. We have always sung to connect with Source, with our Creator. The Psalms of David were not written to be read in silence. They were songs. King David danced and played the lyre before the Lord. The earliest church sang hymns. The tradition of sacred song is woven into the very heart of Christian worship. In the Islamic tradition, the Adhan, the call to prayer, is chanted 5 times each day. Not spoken, chanted. And this chanting lifts the human voice into sacred frequency. In the Jewish tradition, the Torah is not simply read aloud. It is chanted. Every ancient cantillation mark, every image, carries a meaning that the words alone cannot contain. The sound itself is part of the sacred scripture. In the Hindu and Buddhist traditions, Om is the primordial syllable, the seed sound at the root of all mantras, all creation. It has been chanted for millennia, not as a ritual formality, but as an act of alignment, aligning the human body with the deepest frequency of existence. Gregorian monks in medieval Europe chanted for hours each and every day, not as performance, but as prayer, as a way of tuning the human body, its rhythms, its frequencies, towards something greater than itself. And the instruments, always the instruments. Bells, drums, singing bowls, the shofar, the ram's horn, in Jewish worship, sounded on the holy days. The flute in indigenous ceremony. The didgeridoo, one of the oldest instruments on earth, used across millennia to heal and to pray. We have always known this in our bodies, if not always in our dogmas and doctrines. We have always known that sound is sacred. And now I would like to invite you into an experience, not an argument, neither dogma nor doctrine, an experience. Let us rest together in the understanding that the Word, the Logos, the sacred sound that was present at the beginning of all things, is not silent. It is still sounding to this very second in time as I speak these words. It sounds in the frequency of stars. It sounds in the resonance of sacred instruments. It sounds when a choir raises its voice. It sounds when a monk shapes the syllable Om upon his breath. And it sounds in you, in the frequency of your heartbeat, in the rhythm of your breath. Please find a comfortable position, seated or reclined, as you prefer. If you are listening with headphones, these frequencies will reach you more fully. Please do not listen while driving or while engaged in any activity requiring your full attention. Simply be here. We are going to travel together for a little while into the sound, allowing time for meditation, contemplation, relaxation, peace. Before we enter the deeper stillness, I would like to invite you to do something together with me. Something that human beings have done in some form, across every tradition, on every continent, in every era of recorded history. I would like to invite you to make the sacred sound. You are about to hear the voices of Buddhist monks chanting Om, the primordial syllable. The sound that they teach was present at the very foundation of creation, when God spoke the universe into existence. And I would like to invite you, if you feel moved to do so, to join them. You do not need to be a Buddhist to do this. You do not need to be anything in particular. You only need to be willing to let your body become, for just a moment, an instrument. If the sound of Om feels natural to you, then Om with them. And if Om does not feel like your word today, that is perfectly fine. Simply hum along. One long, easy tone on your out-breath with your mouth closed. Any pitch that feels natural in your body. There is no wrong note here. What matters is only this: that you let sound move through you, that you become, for these few minutes, part of the ancient human practice of reaching toward the divine through vibration. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath in. And on your exhalation, shape that ancient syllable. Let it vibrate in your chest, in your throat, behind your eyes, and feeling the vibration on your lips. Om. And now just join them, and I'll return. Very gently, on your next natural breath, release the sound and then just let the sound dissolve. And now simply breathe, relaxed, natural breathing pattern. Quietly now, enjoying this sense of peace. Notice what is present in your body, in your chest, in the space behind your breath. In the beginning was the Word. You just spoke it. Now take a very slow, full, and natural breath in through your nose once again. Big, deep breath. Then briefly hold your breath at the top for 3, 2, 1, and release it very gently, completely through your mouth. And once again, a slow, full, easy breath in. Feel the lungs filling up, rising to the top. Holding your breath, feeling any tension dissolving for 3, 2, 1, and releasing. Feeling that tension leaving your body with that exhalation. In the beginning was the Word. God spoke our universe into existence. Let that truth settle into you like a stone dropping into and settling through still, clear water. For the next several minutes, I'd like you to simply remain seated or reclining with your eyes closed, contemplating the totality of this message. How hopeful it is when you consider how it connects us all. All faiths are connected through sound. Sound, vibration, frequency connects us all to God. Hopefully you are already quite relaxed and in a meditative mindset. So let us go a little deeper now. All things were made through the Word, through vibration, through sound. You were made through it. I was made through it. We are, each of us, a note in a vast and holy symphony. Across the traditions, the mystics, the sages, the gurus and the priests all agreed on this. There is a sound at the center of things. The Hindus and Buddhists called it Om. The Christians called it the Word or the Logos. The ancient mystics called it the music of the spheres, which are sounds heard only by the soul. It does not matter what we call it. What matters is we open our ears, open our hearts, and realize that it all connects. We all connect. What matters is that we actively seek it out, and we actively listen. Really, really listen. And now we return slowly, gently, at your own pace. Take one slow, filling breath deeply, all the way up one last time, holding at the top for 3, 2, 1, and release. Whatever arose in you during this time, whether it was stillness or rest or simply a few quiet moments, it was enough. It was exactly what you needed. The Word was in the beginning. And it is here now. In this moment, in your breath, in the quiet hum of this world which, if we become very still, we can sometimes hear. We are all drinking from this same ancient well. We are all listening for the same voice. The name we give it matters far less than the listening, the seeking, the journey. Be well, my friends. Be well. Until we meet again here at the way station.